Nigeria's $400 million rare earth secret just changed everything. Investors are paying attention. What if I told you that one project currently under construction in Nigeria could completely change how the world sees Africa's mining industry? Not another oil field, not another gas project, but a $400 million rare earth processing facility that could move Nigeria from simply exporting raw minerals to becoming one of Africa's biggest suppliers of processed strategic minerals. And here's what makes this even more interesting. Most people have never heard about it. Yet investors across the world understand that whoever controls rare earth processing controls a significant part of the future global economy. So why is the Nigerian government paying so much attention to this project? Why are critical minerals suddenly becoming one of the world's most valuable assets? And could this be one of the smartest industrial investments Nigeria has made in years? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this project matters far beyond Nasarawa State and what it could mean for Nigeria, Africa, and investors worldwide. You're watching the Diaspora Project Media, where we uncover Africa's biggest investments, the hidden opportunities, the industries shaping tomorrow, and the stories mainstream media often overlooks. If you're interested in Africa's economic transformation, investment intelligence, and untold business opportunities, you're in the right place. Let's begin. Section 1. Why this story matters. Rare earth elements may not be household names, but they are everywhere. Inside your smartphone, electric vehicles, military technology, medical equipment, artificial intelligence hardware, robotics, wind turbines, advanced electronics. Without these minerals, modern technology simply doesn't function, and demand is growing every year. That is why countries are racing to secure reliable supplies of these critical materials. Critical minerals, electric vehicles, AI, defense, renewable energy, electronics. Section 2. The $400 million project. Recently, a Nigerian government delegation inspected a $400 million rare earth processing facility currently under construction in Nasarawa State. The inspection wasn't just another routine government visit. It was a signal that Nigeria wants to move beyond exporting raw minerals and start processing them domestically. The facility is being developed by Hassetins Commodities, and once completed, it is expected to process approximately 18,000 tons of rare earth materials every year. That represents a significant increase in Nigeria's domestic processing capability. Instead of exporting raw materials at lower value, Nigeria wants to capture more of the value chain at home. And that's where the real economic opportunity begins. Investment value $400 million. Location, Nasarawa State. Capacity, 18,000 tons per year. Section 3. Why processing matters more than mining. Many countries export raw minerals, but very few process them. And that's where the money is. Imagine selling raw cocoa beans. Now compare that to exporting finished chocolate. The value difference is enormous. The same applies to rare earth minerals. Processing creates higher profits, better paying jobs, technology transfer, industrial growth, manufacturing opportunities. Instead of exporting wealth, countries begin creating wealth. That shift can transform an economy over time. If you're enjoying this type of premium investment analysis, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Diaspora Project Media, and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into Africa's biggest economic opportunities. Your support helps us continue bringing you high-quality investment intelligence from across the continent. Now let's continue. Section 4. Government inspection. According to government officials, the project has already met several important environmental and regulatory requirements. Authorities also encourage the developers to maintain strict compliance as construction progresses. For investors, regulatory compliance matters. Projects that follow environmental standards tend to face fewer delays, attract stronger international partnerships, and improve long-term investor confidence. In today's investment environment, sustainability is no longer optional. It is becoming a competitive advantage. Environmental compliance, regulatory standards, Investor confidence. Section 5. The global rare earth race. Here's where this story becomes even bigger. The world is currently competing for critical minerals. Governments are investing billions. Manufacturers are diversifying supply chains. Investors are looking for new processing hubs outside traditional markets. If Nigeria succeeds in building reliable processing capacity, it could position itself as one of Africa's most strategic players in the global critical minerals industry. This isn't just about mining. It's about becoming part of the world's future industrial supply chain. Section 6. What this means for Nigeria. Projects like this can create ripple effects across the economy. Direct employment, indirect jobs, infrastructure development, engineering expertise, technology transfer, local supplier opportunities, export earnings, foreign investment. If managed properly, one successful processing facility could encourage many more investments into Nigeria's critical minerals sector. Economic impact. Jobs, exports, technology, industrial growth. Section 7. Investor analysis. Let's look at this from an investor's perspective. The opportunities are significant, but so are the challenges. Infrastructure must continue improving. Reliable electricity remains essential. Transport and logistics need continuous investment. Policy consistency will also play a major role. If these issues are addressed, Nigeria could become one of Africa's leading destinations for critical minerals processing. And that's exactly why projects like this are attracting growing international attention. The inspection of this $400 million rare earth processing facility is more than a construction update. It represents a shift in strategy. From exporting raw materials to building industries, from short-term extraction to long-term value creation. Whether this project becomes a transformational success will depend on execution, policy consistency, infrastructure, and sustained investment. But one thing is becoming increasingly clear. The global race for critical minerals has already begun, and Nigeria wants a seat at that table. If you found this analysis valuable, like this video, subscribe to the Diaspora Project Media, and share it with someone interested in Africa's investment future. Which country are you watching from? Drop it in the comment section. And which African industry do you think is the most undervalued? Tell me below, and I'll break it down in the next video. Until next time, keep looking beyond the headlines, because that's where the biggest opportunities are found.